folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Dice Throne Season 1 Rerolled. The folks at Roxley were kind enough to send me this along with Season 2. So what is Dice Throne? Well, first of all, Dice Throne is one of those dice battler games where each player chooses a unique character and will battle it out. This particular video will sort of just highlight the characters that are in Season 1. I do have the Season 2 box beside me. I'll do that next in a separate video. But this video is just to quickly give you an overview of the 8 different characters that are in Season 1 should you want to pick this up for yourself. You can either buy this entire Season 1 Rerolled pack, or you can buy these individual characters separately. As you can see, they sent me the whole kit and caboodle. Alright, I guess we'll start with the Treant here. This is one of the first characters, I guess. We'll go ahead and just open this up. Each character has their own little package, which is really nice, at least in this Season 1 Rerolled box. So this is the character board. This will lay flat out like so, and each character has different abilities, and each character also comes with their own deck of cards and some dice here. Let's go ahead and show you that real quick. Alright, so this is to track their command points. Players will be earning combat points, I guess I should say, in order to play these cards. There's a cost to playing these cards. There's also a hit point tracker here. The goal of the game is just to knock out your opponent by reducing their life force to 0. And again, each character comes with their own dice. There's numbers and symbols on them and different things like that. And then, again, each player has a board, and what they're going to be doing is they're going to be rolling these dice, and then it's sort of like in Yahtzee where you're trying to come up with particular combinations. So, for example, this Tend ability here, draw 1 card, grow 3 spirits. A chosen player gains Wellspring. A chosen opponent is inflicted with Barbed Vine. That's just an example of one of the abilities here. There's a separate sheet that comes with each character that tells you on the very bottom the components associated with that. You have to punch out the cardboard bits, which are these here, and then you have to sort of match them up with the appropriate character, at least with this Season 1 box. But if you look down here, you can sort of see, okay, the Barbed Vine tokens, as I'm punching them out, they're going to go to this Treant, okay? Or the Dryad token, that'll go to the Treant. And there's frequently asked questions here. The complexity of this character, the higher the complexity, the harder it is for the character to play it. I guess just because there's crazy mechanics going on there. If you look on the other side, you can sort of see what the different tokens do. Like here's that Barbed Vine we were talking about, the Wellspring, the Dryad Spirit, the Sapling Spirit, and the Seedling Spirit. So you'll be pulling these out with this particular character and using their tokens in order to track things. So that's a quick look at the Treant. I'm not going to go over it, too much, but I do want to at least show you some of their abilities, because again, you can purchase these characters semi-separately, like I think it's 2 per pack or something like that. So if you want to quickly pause the video here and then maybe zoom in on this, you can sort of read their abilities or see what they're all about. I don't want to spend half an hour to 45 minutes reading this all off to you, but I'll try and get a nice shot. You can pause it and then take a look at the different things there. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. I'll go ahead and just put this off to the side, close that up. Really cool. I have not played this yet. I just got these in today. This is the Ninja. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Ninja. And this is the rulebook. It's version 2.2. I guess the other Season 2 box had version 2.1. So I'm guessing when they made the Rerolled box for Season 1, they updated the rulebook a little bit. I also had a couple of extra tokens in this box. I just put them with the right characters, I hope. So here's the Ninja. Again, I'm going to try and get a nice zoom on that for you so you guys can maybe pause the video here and possibly, if you have got good eyesight, read off some of these abilities. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other things here. Has a complexity of 2, There's a bio, some frequently asked questions, the components down here. We've got ninjutsu, delayed poison, and smoke bomb. And on the other side, we can read about what these particular things do. Again, I'll try and zoom in as close as possible so that you can pause it and read it there. But yeah, I love that each character has different things, and you can even see the dice loadout here. This is what the die faces are here on that sheet, sort of like a little cheat sheet. And again, each character has a unique deck of cards. Again, I don't want to spend too much time going through each individual character's deck of cards. If there's enough demand for it, like if I'm getting thousands of views and maybe requests to feature these characters, I will. It's just, you know, if I don't get enough views, then it's not worth my time. All right, but I'm going to go ahead and put that out like so, and do that. Next character is the Paladin. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Paladin. I have a feeling that this is the character that I'm going to be playing as. I like classes like this in games that I play. World of Warcraft, for example, I played a Paladin. I had one of every character, but I liked my Paladin. He was sort of a jack-of-all-trades kind of guy. So here's the player board for the Paladin, and again, I'll try and zoom in so that you can pause it and possibly maybe read some of that stuff. The very bottom middle, by the way, is the ultimate ability. If you're lucky enough to like Yahtzee, then you'll go ahead and, you know, perform some really powerful ability there. But there's the Paladin. And if we take a look at his sheet, he has a complexity of 5. Okay. Some frequently asked questions here. And these are the abilities on the reverse side. I'll try and get close and then sort of scroll up. Again, pause the video if you want to read some of this. But he's got Retribution, he's got Crit, he's got this Protectability, Accuracy, and Blessing of Divinity. So here's that. And again, pause the video if you want to see this in greater detail. And then Retribution and Crit. There you go. So, really cool. All right. And then some of the tokens and the dice that come with it. And I love that the dice are different colors, too, for each character. All right, deck of cards, hit points, tokens that match that. Okay, I'll go ahead and put this back and move on to the next character. 3 of 8. All right, the Monk. And if you look on the side of the box here, it says Monk. So each character has their own slot, too, which is nice. This middle slot here is for the rulebook. It just sort of slides in like so. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the Monk. All right, so here we go. Transcendence is the ultimate ability there. Apologies if, you know, this isn't close enough to read, but I'm doing my best. All right, so there we go. And what do we got with the Monk? Complexity is 4. Some frequently asked questions here. And the abilities on this, is that Chi or Chai? No, Chi. Yeah, your energy or Chi. Yeah, got it. So that's that. Evasive, Knockdown, and Cleanse. And here's a quick look at the dice faces that you'll see with that particular character. All right. All right, let's go ahead and close up of this. There you go. That's what you get with that particular character, and we'll move on to the next one. Nice and painless, hopefully. It'll be my luck if the ceiling collapses right now. All right, Shadow Thief. I'm tempted to try this one, although I do like the Paladin. I like shadowy, sneaky. All right, I play a ranger, stealthy ranger character in Skyrim, so and he's a huge thief. But anyway, here's a quick look at that. Again, pause the video if you want to see this in greater detail and possibly read it. I will upload this in 1080p, so hopefully that's good enough. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Complexity is 5. The rest is just bio information, frequently asked questions. On the reverse side, we've got Shadows, Sneak Attack, and Poison. So again, just pause the video if you want to see this in greater detail. Looks like food is done upstairs, and Dagger, Bag, Card, and Shadow are the different dice faces for that. And again, they're numbered 1 through 6. Some abilities need numbers and some need symbols. Quick look at the insert there. So there's the dice, there's the deck of cards, there's the different tokens. There we go. Thematically, very well done, I will say. I want to try this character just for the color scheme alone, the purple-green. Really cool. It's one of the reasons why I like the undead in Warcraft 3. Anyway. Pyromancer. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one. Also another character I'd like to try. Probably very squishy, though. Alright, so again, I'll zoom in here. If you want to pause it, go ahead. Scorch the Earth is the ultimate ability on that one. And we've got a complexity of 3, so moderate difficulty there. Frequently asked questions there. Components and different abilities here. We'll start with knockdown. Okay, and then burn, fire mastery, and then we've got stun. And again, those are the die faces on the right. Again, pause the video if you want to see some of these abilities in greater detail. I'm trying to make sure that you guys can actually focus in on that. Okay. And a quick look at the insert. We've got the dice, we've got the tokens, very colorful, and the deck of cards. I believe there's also a turn order card in here too. Yeah, card timing, turn order. So yeah, that's in here as well. Each of these has that. Alright, so that is the Pyromancer. We're down to number 7 here. The Moon Elf, also one I want to try. Again, I like ranger, ranged bow and arrow classes. And I like the color scheme as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and try and get a good zoom in on that. Alright, Lunar Eclipse is the ultimate ability. Okay. And we've got, let's see, complexity of 2. Okay, so this is probably a character that new players would want to try. We've got the blind ability. Right there. We've got entangle. Alright, and then there's evasive. Probably some kind of dodge ability. And then targeted. Alright, and those are the different dice faces on the right there. Alright, so again, just a quick look at that. Pause it if you want to see more. Alright. Cool. Oh, and the insert, of course. The only thing I don't like about putting these sideways is that the cards may slide out. You know, maybe just the top part, but anyway, here's a quick look at that. Tokens, dice, okay. And again, this is just a high-level overview. If you guys, you know, if I get enough views on this video, that'll signal me, hey, people want to see more of these characters. Let's go ahead and, you know, the more support I get with videos like this, the more I'll be happily to focus in on individual abilities and such. Barbarian. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look. That's the last one, Season 1. And again, if you guys want to pause the video and maybe focus in on that, feel free to. Okay. Barbarian has a complexity of 1. Probably a great starter character to try out. I mean, if he's not that... You know, look at that. Two different effects here. We've got concussion and stun. Again, pause the video if you want to read any of that text. Alright, and then the dice faces there. Okay. And then the insert. And just a couple of tokens, that's all. Not too shabby. Alright, so there you go. That was a very high-level overview of the characters that are in the Season 1 Rerolled box. Again, you can buy these, again, semi-individually. I believe that you get you could buy 2 characters, like they're in a separate box. If you like the game a lot, then you might as well just buy the entire thing. I've seen these for sale in different sections of the internet for various prices. Some are like over $100 for Season 1. It's a lot of money. Or buying these individually is like $25, $25, $25. It's a lot. So I don't know how much it's going to be, but check the official website first. I checked their store, and their prices are actually better than some of the scalpers that I've seen on the internet. So my advice is go to the official website first of this Dice Throne board game. Take a look at their store and see what's available. I do believe that you can also purchase some aesthetic stuff like miniatures and possibly player mats. Don't quote me on that, but I know there's some extras that you can buy there. So there you go. Take a take a gander at my Season 2 video once it comes out. I'll be releasing that soon. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.